Marvel isn't cinema, but Star Wars, now that's cinema. Cameos have always been part of Star Wars tradition. Ralph McQuarrie, Daniel Craig, Simon Pegg, John Williams, even George Lucas himself. Now, you can officially add Martin Scorsese to that list. The voice, the cadence, even the eyebrows built into the CG model felt unmistakably Scorsese. It turns out the internet was right. Comic Book confirmed with Disney that the Ardennian in the trailer was indeed voiced by Martin Scorsese. Scorsese is stepping into a major Disney franchise that's bound to stir up memories of his 2019 comments about the MCU. At the time, he said MCU films were not cinema and compared them to theme park attractions rather than traditional movies. But not only has Scorsese previously collaborated with Jon Favreau, the director of Mandalorian Grogu, who had a role in his film The Wolf of Wall Street, but more importantly, Scorsese remains a longtime friend of franchise creator George Lucas. I call hypocrisy.
And those are my thoughts, right? Like the whole thing is, dude, you just did this whole takedown of comic book movies, right? And just kind of like these types of franchises, and then you like turn a 180 on Star Wars, which is essentially a similar franchise, right? It is very much a superhero franchise. There are fucking space magicians in
space wizards,
space
paladins, yeah,
right, and paladins and shit like that. Like, dude, that is the most hypocritical bullshit. And don't get me wrong, Martin Scorsese, I love you. I love your fucking movies. I loved you in the studio because that one scene he had in the studio was absolutely meta and hilarious, right? And it shows he actually does have a sense of humor, right? But like to go from Marvel movies are trash and I hate these Marvel movies to, hey, I'm gonna go into Disney's other franchise and do a cameo as a Star Wars character, like, dude.
To me, it feels like I'm not necessarily trying to let him off the hook here, but it feels more like you're, with your grandpa in a nursing home or something, and he's just like complaining about something, and he's not really serious. He just wants to complain about something. He's just being a curmudgeon. That's what it feels like to me. It'd be like, oh, these stupid MCU movies.
Honestly, so if you look at the timing of what happened around then, he had just put out The Irishman, and it did.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
this is what I'm saying.
It did not do well on Netflix, and honestly, I think that's because it suffered because it was on Netflix.
Yeah,
that was probably a movie that should have been in theaters, and that was also before Netflix was really doing an effort to put movies in theaters. Like that is a movie that should have been in theaters because it was mid 2019. This is before COVID shut everything down. They put it in select theaters, but it's like it's a Martin Scorsese film. This should be in theaters.
Yeah.
And if you've never seen The Irishman, it is a great movie. It is very much in line with every other movie. It brought back so many actors that had not done films in years that have worked with Scorsese for a long time. Dude, Joe Pesci came back for that movie.
Yeah.
I think he was just sour about that. So
to be fair,
take out his frustration.
He said it in 2019. You know what Marvel movie came out in 2019? X-Men Dark Phoenix. So,
oh god. Okay, I'll give him that. I'll give him that.
Give him a break.
We know people who worked on that film that both said that said the same thing.
Right.
Yeah. And Geek Freaks here is making a good point. He didn't say they were trash, just theme parks, like reading a YA novel versus a hefty fantasy series. Yeah, but also that kind of implies, like, if you're Martin Scorsese, you think that theme parks are not as good as, it's like, yeah.
There's weight and gravity to something like that coming out of Martin Scorsese.
Right. And, like, yeah, it is like, yeah, the MCU, it's not prestige films and whatever, but it's still cinema. It's still, there's still movies, there's still purpose there, there's no meaning there.
There's good storytelling there, for the most part. There's good storytelling. And they took, the course of what? It was fucking 12 movies or something like that. And created an entire narrative out of it. Like it's cinematic genius.
It is.
Now, not on the level of a Scorsese film,
No, you could say
Because-
it's absolute cinema.
Yeah,
But, you know.
because a Scorsese film, the difference between the MCU and Scorsese is, yes, the MCU, those stories are fun. You can go, there's a lot of rewatchability. Scorsese films are studied for like, hey, this is how to make a good movie. Martin Scorsese. You know, like that's literally
Right.
what Scorsese is known for. Is people study.
I've been
his
in film
filming.
classes before. I know. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, so
I know
yes,
it is.
it's not on the level of a Scorsese film, but it's not cinema.
But also, you're fucking Martin Scorsese.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people are on your level.
Right.
You got to give the rest of us plebeians a break here.
Right.
But you know,
Uh,
going back to the whole Mandalorian Grogu trailer and him
Yes.
voicing in it, I think it's pretty cool
It was actually
it was very
really
funny.
it was really good. It
to
was
get somebody like that kind of a name inside Star Wars.
to
I
be
think
like,
it's
I
pretty
like
cool.
this Martin Scorsese. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, and again, it's very, very, very it's very noticeable. You know that's Martin Scorsese.
You're like,
when he,
oh
when he-
yeah,
when he shows
hey,
up on the
look, Martin
screen.
Scorsese. Yeah.
Like as soon as you hear him talk and go, hey, I'm like, it's fucking Martin Scorsese. That's great.
And the way they made the CGI or the puppet or whatever it is,
Yeah.
it looks like an alien version of Martin
Martin
Scorsese.
I love
Very
that
funny.
I love that they made him an Ardennian because that makes a lot of sense. And put it back on screen for anybody
Yeah,
who's
yeah,
watching.
you can
see him.
see. You can see it. Yeah. I
Like,
mean, it's like how
his
they made
smile. His smile. It's the smile on the eyebrows. Like he looks like fucking Martin Scorsese.
It's
I don't
great.
know which
It's
one's which.
amazing. No, it's like how they just painted George Lucas blue. They made him a Pantoran, and like
Oh god,
it's the
yeah.
same thing.
Love it.
He's
All right.
great in Shark
anyway,
Tale too. That's
so-
right. He was in Shark Tale, dude. Talking about because he played a mob.
You
He played a
cannot.
mobfish. You can't talk shit about fucking Marvel if you've been in
Have
Shark
some
Tale,
fun, damn
bro.
it.
If you have been in
Let us have
Shark
some fun.
Tale,
So of course, The Mandalorian Grogu is scheduled to be released in theaters on May 22nd of 2026.